Alright, so I'm kind of a lot pissed off today. I got on AdSense this morning to check my account balance, which is, for anybody who doesn't know, AdSense is how you get paid through YouTube. It's a Google thing, and it's how you can do advertising on YouTube and all this other kind of stuff with it. So I got on there to check my account balance, and all I had in my account was this month's earnings, and I was like, why do I only have that? Apparently on there, if you go 2 to 5 years without any activity on your account, they automatically do an abandoned property something with it, which means they take the money out of your account. For some reason, the account that's online, all it is numbers on a freaking web page. They take your numbers away and they give them to the state that you're registered in, and then you have to try to track it down that way, which of course I can't seem to do. And if not, well, you're just out that money. Now, the amount I'd earned was not a terribly big amount. It wasn't even enough for a payment, mind you, and a payment from Google or YouTube is, you got to make at least $100. So it was under $100, okay? So whatever, not a terribly big amount, even for someone who is, you know, self-employed and you know, running under a lower cash window than most. It's not a huge amount for me. But the frustrating part is I was getting excited because I've been building this channel now for 5 months, which, you know, I've got a long road ahead of me. I've got probably at least another year and a half before the channel will really, you know, either take off or I'll go, okay, this is never going to work. But anyway, so I was almost to the point where I could get a payment, draw some money out, which was cool. I was going to invest back into the production, get a new, a different tripod for the camera here, probably one of those Ryobi Gorilla ones, whatever. And now we're basically back to square one. Now on the plus side, what I made last month was almost half of what I had accumulated over the first 4 months here or whatever. So that was cool, but man, it's frustrating. And of course, AdSense is a division of Google. It's not really run by anyone, supposedly, I guess you'd say. It's just an automated thing. So as far as getting a phone number or an email to actually email someone specific, there is nothing there. So if anybody out there who's watching this has had this issue, you know, works for Google, knows somebody from Google, whatever, who might be able to hook me up with some info to help get me that back, would be greatly appreciated. Again, it's not a huge amount. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to not eat for 3 weeks or 2 weeks, whatever, because I didn't get that money. But it's just, it's frustrating. It's the point of the matter. So I'm pissed today about that. Whatever. On a plus side, channel's growing very, very well right now. And yeah, like I said, we made last month almost half of what they took out for this abandoned property. And now I've gone through and I've edited some things in there, and I'll make sure to sign into my account every single day until I'm done doing this, whatever. But I don't know, it's just frustrated. It's hot out. It's like 90 degrees, sunny, humid, but it's supposed to rain the next like 3 days, rain and storms. So I am gonna ride the Huffy to the gym today. I'm gonna die here. Even my brother's like, you're gonna ride the Huffy? What the hell's the matter with you? So I'm gonna go do that and then come home and wait for it to cool down a little bit here, and I'll do some work in the garage. I took the dirt bike apart a little bit. I started working on making sure the valves were in spec. They are. I think I need a fuel screw adjustment. Will help it run a little bit better here with the timing and the motor mods that we did to it. That's where I think my issues are coming from. And also finished powdering a couple small pieces for a customer. So yeah, cool. I'll come back and sort some powder tonight and stuff, and if it rains the next 3 days, I'll have lots of time to work in here, so it'll be great. So we're still waiting on the airbox for this freaking Kawasaki too. I don't know where it's at. I gotta look that up because it left Denver like 5 days ago or something. So whatever. Anyway, I'm done ranting. Off to the gym. I'll see you guys there. Yeah, it's really hot out. I mean, there's a breeze, so it's not killer, but it's definitely warm. That was a long 7 miles each way to the gym and back, so I gotta go eat. Alright, so to end this vlog, I want to show you guys the part that I don't really show everybody all the time. I kind of talk about it, but I don't really show everybody. And this is the part of like being a small business owner, being an entrepreneur, the daily grind if you really want to make it that people don't see, okay? So I sat here on this stool. It's still probably 80, 82 degrees outside right now and humid as hell. With this fan blowing on me, my mask on, like this thing's all sweaty. Literally sorting these 2 boxes of powder. I've got 51 pounds of powder here. I sorted 2 tubs, so that makes about 57 pounds of powder I just sorted out. 1 scooper at a time. Spent the last, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours, what is, let's see here. Let's see what time it is. It is 9:30. So I spent about the last hour and 45 minutes doing that, okay? Now, why would you do that? Well, this is how you hustle. You take stuff you get for cheap or free, you bundle it up, you sort it out like this, you sell it, you make money on it. I've been doing this since I was in middle school when I would buy packs of gum and literally no one in school had gum. Every kid wanted gum. I would sell gum for $1 a piece. $1 a piece. I was paying like 50 cents for a pack of gum. I was making $12 a pack. Okay? So you do that. Now I've got the dirt bike here, which I've worked on this afternoon. I'll go in tonight after I'm done with this. So in about 5 minutes here, I'll take all this footage, I'll edit it together. So there's another half hour, 45 minutes editing that. I've got another small video that I want to put together. There will be probably 10, 20, 30 minutes into that video. And then maybe by 11 o'clock tonight, after starting at 5 this morning, working for 4.5 hours for someone else, doing all of this stuff. I did track work today too. Maybe by 11, 12 o'clock tonight, I'll be in bed. You know, and this is the stuff, you have to do this every single day. And again, I don't show this stuff because I don't want to bore you guys, but I think I might, because this vlog is all about kind of documenting my year, and it started with, well, I just want to do cool stuff at the beginning of the year, and then I've got thrown into this, well, we're going to try to make it on our own here when I got fired from my job. So that's what we're really doing now, is I just want to document and show everybody, because there's a lot of people out there that want to be entrepreneurs, but they don't get it. There's a difference between, and I hate to use the term, an entrepreneur and a wantrepreneur. Like, you can want to do something, but if you're not willing to put the work in, and I've seen this lots with kids that are like, oh, I want to have my own business, I want to have my own business, I want to have my own business, but when it's Saturday night, Sunday night, and you need to be in your shop, at your desk, whatever, working, and they're not. That's the difference between the people who make it and the people who don't. And I haven't made it yet, so that's why I spend a lot of my time in the shop here doing stuff to try to make it with whatever, you know, whether it be with the vlog, whether it be with powder coating, whether it be with riding, you know. Now granted, the riding thing probably isn't going to get me anywhere, you know, but this helps to balance out the rest of it. That little release for a little bit of time, especially during the summer, really helps balance this whole thing out. So again, this is the side that you don't see when I sit here for 2 hours and I sort this powder, and I, you know, sometimes tell you guys, sometimes I don't. Or when you're making little adjustments or fixing spots on projects you're doing for customers because you've got it all coated, but oh man, this area doesn't look great. So what do? Scuff it, put another coat on it so that you can make it look better. I mean, that's the kind of stuff you guys don't see. You also don't see the sitting at the computer, because social media is huge with this stuff, and trying to figure out when to post and what to post and doing that kind of stuff. Or you got to make this email account so that it works with everything. Or you got to work on your website. There's just so much stuff behind the scenes, sorting receipts, all that kind of stuff. you know, spreadsheets you got to do so that you can keep track of what your numbers are, where are you going with it, are you spending too much, are you not spending enough. This is things that big companies have people to do, but when you're a little company, a startup like this, you have to do it all. So that's the end of my rant. I'm gonna go in, get this edited, get cleaned up here, get to bed. I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow. It's supposed to rain and storm most of the day, so I don't know if I'll be working with the old man or not. But we'll see how it goes. So, thanks for watching the vlog today. It's been a little bit of a sour Monday, but we'll get there. We're gonna stay positive and keep rolling forward. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.